Hi guys, Heidi here. I just need to take three. um, I am a mental health advocate and spiritualist. This TikTok was created to bring awareness to borderline personality disorder and to help me with my fear of public speaking. I am definitely afraid of public speaking, that's why I do it on video. I have suffered with this personality disorder for more than a decade, and then some, maybe even more, without being diagnosed. I hid the fact that I was borderline because of the shame and also the stigmatism around it. I wasn't happy. I didn't like who I was. Besides borderline, I am diagnosed with anxiety, major depressive disorder, and CPTSD. When I was 4, I was sexually assaulted, which I can't say on TikTok, so SA. 5, I started my therapy, still doing it till this day. At age 10, I started medication. Age 14, I started my my off again and on again relationship with inpatient overnight facilities. So being put into the hospital with the crazy sucks. My depression was so bad that my doctor told my mother that I wouldn't make it past 16. I was toxic most of my life. I had a lot of unhealed trauma, and that's what happens with the toxicity. You have unhealed trauma, you need to get it resolved, and you don't, so you're just toxic. I went through life with many different escapisms. I had a lot of addictions, not like so much big drug addictions, but some addictions. There's a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and stuff I need to forgive myself for my unhealed trauma. Even though I was toxic, I was very empathetic and I had a good heart. And what brings the boys to the yard, the narcissist boys to the yard, is my empathy. It's because empathy and narcissism trope or something like that. So you can say my relationships were rocky. One day I met someone and they catapulted me into spiritual awakening. They literally threw me like a football into the spiritual awakening universe. Even though I went through the dark night of soul, I was in pure agony. I am grateful for this beautiful gift. First, I started to have tingles in my head. Then I started having touches on my skin. I'm hyper vigilant because of my trauma, and I started noticing different signs and synchronicities and patterns in my life. Without even realizing, I started channeling. Every day I was researching spiritualism and seeing the different signs that were happening to me. Honestly, I feel crazy. Sometimes I still do. But I know what crazy feels like because I've been crazy all my life, apparently. This was entirely brand new, and I've never felt this before. For the first time, sorry, I'm reading off this. A rude speech. So, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt there, but for the first time in my life, I felt like I had a purpose. I did a 180, and I'm a completely different person. Spiritualism has been in my life by people I knew for a while, like people I grew up with, people I dated. It's always been there, and I always made fun of them. On the irony is now oh, you're into spiritualism. I thought you made fun of us. But the universe has a funny way, has a funny sense of humor. Trust me, they do. I am one of the many people who have gone through Christ consciousness. Look it up. I suggest you look it up. It's a real thing. And this is my testimony. This TikTok is just my journey through spiritualism and life, and I hope you enjoy it. Big gulps, huh? Love you guys.